I'm going to show you how to make homemade lemon extract, and then we'll bake these lemon crinkle cookies with it. So homemade lemon extract is just two things: really cheap vodka and then some lemon peels. I'm going to be using a paring knife, and I'm going to be cutting off the peel of the lemon, but we want to make sure that there's no white part included, which is called the pith of the lemon. So for example, here we can see that there's no pith included on the lemon. All right, so we have our pile of lemon peel, so I'm just going to add it to this jar. And with the jar, we'll now add in our cheap vodka. We'll fill it up as much as we can. So with our freshly made lemon extract, we can see how clear the liquid is and how bright the lemon peels are. And for the lemon extract I've had for about 6 months, we can see how pale the lemon peels are, but also how harder it is to see through the liquid. So now with our previously created lemon extract, we're going to be making Brahma Bakery's lemon crinkle cookies. We'll start with some sugar, the zest of 1 lemon. So now with the lemon and the sugar, we're going to toss it around. Then I'm going to be rubbing my fingertips with the zest and the sugar together, and this will help make for a much stronger lemon flavor. I'm then going to add in some butter, and then have an egg and an egg yolk. We're then going to juice a lemon, and then I'll add in a tablespoon of that lemon extract. And then for our dry ingredients, I have some flour, I have some baking powder, a little baking soda, and then some salt. So now with our dry ingredients, we'll add them to our wet, and then I'll get things combined with a spatula. So we're going to be rolling our cookies in some sugar. So I have some powdered sugar here, but I also have some granulated sugar. And with the granulated sugar, that'll act as a coating. So we're going to first be scooping out our cookies. We have our rolled cookies, we have our sugar, so I'm going to take a cookie, and I'm first going to put it in the granulated sugar, and this will act as a coating, so then when we bake it, the powdered sugar will stay on fully. So now with our granulated sugar, we can add our powdered sugar. And then we'll continue doing it with the other ones. All our cookies are coated, so these will go in for about 10 to 12 minutes. All right, our cookies are fresh out of the oven, so now we're going to let them cool for a little bit. All right, so these have been cooling down, and we can see with that granulated sugar, the powdered sugar was able to stay on top, so it gets that nice crinkle look. And now we get to try it out. I love crinkle cookies when they're done right because you get a nice crunchy bottom, but then a nice soft inside. The lemon flavor is coming through really strongly, which I love. I hope you try to make your own lemon extract, and I'll be sure to include the ingredients in the caption.